There was a point in my life where everything felt chaotic. At work, my team missed deadlines. At home, I was overwhelmed, always playing catch up. I used to blame circumstances, other people, even timing. But then something clicked. I realized I was the common denominator. So I made a decision. Everything is my responsibility. That shift in mindset changed everything. I stopped pointing fingers and started asking better questions. What can I do differently? How can I lead from where I am? I started small. At work, I led a project that had been failing for months. Instead of complaining about lack of support, I sat down with the team, clarified our mission, and aligned everyone on the why. Suddenly, people leaned in. When things went wrong, and they did, I owned it. I told my team, this is on me, and here's what we'll do differently. That vulnerability built trust I didn't expect. And our results, we delivered on time. For the first time in a long time, we won. I realized leadership isn't about titles, it's about taking ownership regardless of position. Whether you're leading a company, a family, or just your own day, you are in charge of the outcome. But I also learned that clarity is kindness. One morning, I was frustrated with a friend who kept letting me down. Then it hit me. I'd never actually told them what I needed. That's when I applied another lesson: communicate simply, clearly, and consistently. I had the hard conversation, not to criticize, but to align. And we came out stronger for it. There were other lessons too, like this one: decentralized decision-making. In a team setting, I stopped trying to control every step and started empowering others to act. I gave them ownership. Not surprisingly, they rose to the occasion. And in my personal life, I started seeing every challenge, missed workouts, lack of sleep, poor habits, as a reflection of my priorities. Not enough time? No. I wasn't managing time. I was letting it manage me. So I simplified. I built routines. I made discipline my default. Because that's another truth I learned. Discipline equals freedom. The more structure I created, the more freedom I found. In energy, in focus, in results. Even decision-making changed for me. Before, I'd agonize over every detail. But I realized prioritize and execute is more powerful. When things get chaotic, identify the most important task and hit that first. One task at a time, one step at a time. And when I felt stuck, I defaulted to humility. Ask questions, listen more. Assume there's always more to learn. That mindset kept me growing even in moments I thought I had failed. What I discovered is this: leadership starts with self-leadership. You don't wait for someone to hand you authority. You take responsibility. You bring clarity. You prioritize, execute, empower. You discipline yourself, and you do it every single day. And that's how real change happens, not in grand gestures, but in thousands of small decisions made with ownership over and over again.